So there's the basket, dumping some more out.
We watched as scoop after scoop was brought up from the bay. The dredging has started to try to refloat Ever Forward, the container ship that got stuck just outside of the Patapsco River more than a week ago.
The bottom's a mix of sand and mud, and they can only take so many scoops and fill up so many barges so fast. So they're gonna, I'm sure, work around the clock.
We were on the water as another barge was brought in. Captain Matt Benhoff, the vice president of our sister company, the Annapolis School of Seamanship, brought us out to check on the work at the grounded ship.
They've got 3 tugs that are pushing the barge that has the dredge on it and the barge that they're dumping the spoils into.
The Coast Guard is leading the investigation.
The salvage contractors are bringing in the equipment, and right now it looks like there'll be a clamshell dredge, which is kind of a big bucket that scoops it out.
Bay Bulletin has learned the dredge material will go to Poplar Island, an environmental restoration project in the bay. People have questioned why not just lighten the load by taking off some of the close to 5,000 containers the ship is carrying. But Coast Guard Commander Christopher Rosen says it's too dangerous. Why don't you take the weight off the top?
Those ships are designed to go to a pier that has those, giant cranes. So without the ability to bring in those giant cranes, it's basically we have to look at other options, and those options will never be as safe.
Commander Rosen says there's no apparent pollution and the fuel tanks are not an immediate concern.
The ships are designed so that the fuel tanks are not up against the hull, so they are more central to the ship. So there's absolutely no portion of the hull that's touching the bottom of the Chesapeake Bay that is even very close at all to any of those flammable liquids or fuel and that sort of stuff.
He says a dive survey shows the hull's integrity is good.
Having boom out there could inhibit some of the salvage operations, so we have it in standby. So if there was ever any evidence that there was pollution, then it would be deployed right away to minimize any impact.
The 1,100-foot container ship got stuck at night when it was outside of the channel in about 24 feet of water. The ship draws more than 42 feet.
36, 37, 38. There's 40 feet.
Captain Matt is going to take us across the channel just to show us how quickly the depth changes.
And it's just going to keep getting shallower. 27, 26. So 25.
Ever Forward is not blocking the navigational channel. A Port of Baltimore spokesman says business and commerce-related activities continue as normal.
The facts are that the ship didn't complete its turn, and that's why it ended up out of the channel. As far as that goes, like I said, the investigation is continuing.
Operator error and mechanical issues are being considered. Commander Rosen says don't expect this to be a quick operation to get it moving to its next scheduled port in Norfolk.
Swing it over the barge.
We do expect it to take several days, and possibly a couple weeks.
It's just a matter of how much material can they move and how fast.
For Chesapeake Bay Media's Bay Bulletin, I'm Cheryl Costello.